Guys, um, the art of shaving, oud suede. As you can see, I have a backup bottle of this. I had to because, well, I don't know if you could see that, but it's right there. So what do I have to say about this one? Obviously, if I have a backup bottle, that means what? It means I love this stuff. So, interesting is still my favorite fragrance is Zaharoff by far. By the way, side timeout for a little rant here. I had a friend of mine tell me today. I seen him today at the doctor's office. I had a friend of mine tell me this today. This dude asked me. We are talking about what we were wearing. I think he was wearing 1 million. He said, yeah, he was wearing Paco Rabanne 1 million or whatever. And I was wearing my travel atomizer of this is this is it right. Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. I've got the other two in here too, the Royale and the Noir. Royale's good, Noir's a little bit better. This though, this is the king. I don't want to hear no more Aventus is the king. No, Zaharoff is the king, okay, of all the fragrances. And I've had Aventus, way better than Aventus. They're not even the same kind of fragrances, but way better than Invictus, way better than 1 million, that garbage stuff that my buddy was wearing. So I was like, yo, let me try to introduce this guy to something here, because we're talking about what I was wearing too. And I was like, here. And I waited till, because he was going on break, so I waited till he was on break. And, he had a few other things to do. And then as I was leaving, I was like, hey, before I said I wanted to let you try what these smell like. So, I take out the Royale first. He goes, that smells good. Kind of old manish. I think what he means by that is classic, because this actually has a classic vibe to it, but it's a modern twist on it, I guess. I hand him the Noir. He goes, oh, I like that even better. I hand him the king, the great one. He goes, it smells like Davidoff cool water. I was like, I mean, because it has the sandalwood in it, I guess, because cool water has sandalwood. Maybe that's what he was picking up on. But this don't smell nothing like cool water. Don't you ever say that, okay? I just like took it back from him and put it back in the thing, and I was like, hey, all right, cool, man, you have a good day. On my way out, I'm thinking, you mother, don't you ever say this smells like cool water ever again. Way better, George. Don't take that personal. Remember, he was wearing 1 million, okay? The most, other than Invictus, the most worn fragrance out there besides 1 million and Invictus and Invictus and Aventus. The three of them. He just didn't know yet, but I tried, okay? With that said, by far my favorite fragrance. Not just my favorite oud, but my favorite fragrance. But if you're in the mood for oud, right? And let's just say I'm in the mood for oud, and I don't want to use this because honestly, this is it's something I want to wear every day, but I also want to only wear it on special occasions. Oud Suede Cologne Intense by The Art of Shaving. So, okay, Google, what are the notes of Oud Suede by The Art of Shaving?
I found 5 on the website Macy's.com. Here are the first 2. Top notes: bergamot, lemon, rosemary, and middle notes: geranium, bourbon, lavender, saffron. By the way, if you want to see the whole list, you can check out the link I just sent to your phone.
My phone's charging over there. In its weight. So the opening on this one, a little bit, it opened up my backup bottle. Whatever, now it's primed for when I use it. Opening's a bit rough. Okay, and that oud comes across pretty animalic. This is the kind of oud that people say smells like fecal matter, okay? But after a minute or two, or even just like 30 seconds, it really starts to open up into this like sweet, like, it's mad at it. I insulted it. It really starts to open up into this like sweet, little boozy, not much, sort of citrusy oud. The oud is not just in the base. It's present throughout, okay? It's present throughout. It hits you with the animalic part first. So it opens up pretty rough, not gonna lie. But like, it dries down really good. So you get, now these are 30 mils. So 30 mils normally go for somewhere around $30 or $40, I think. But I got this for $4. Okay. These were blind buys. Well, technically that was a blind buy. This was bought after that. But it's interesting, okay? And so as you wear it, it gives you kind of this musky kind of, you watch a fragrance review and you always think, well, that doesn't sound good. This kind of has the scent of an old bacon. Why? How does that smell good? And at first, I gotta tell you, it doesn't. Okay? But as the citruses come in and they kind of take the edge off the oud kind of smooths out. And over time, you get a really good fragrance. You actually get something that is, it's good. Okay, so the longevity, for projection, this projects, okay? You're going to smell this through the masks. You're smelling this through the masks. First day I had it, I put it on, and it was projecting through the mask. I didn't put much on because with ouds, you kind of got to be careful. Ouds are strong, no matter what. Even this oud is strong. It's smooth. The Zaharoff signature pour is kind of what I'm going to judge other ouds by now because it was done so well. But it's strong. It is. You're going to pick that one up all day because of the oud. Oud's a very strong note. So you have to do it real well because you can screw it up easy. Same as yours. There's oud in here now. Obviously, at this range, it could be synthetic. It could be natural. I probably think synthetic because the natural ouds, even for the smaller bottles, are going to be in the price range. This is a 30 mil. That's I believe a 60 mil. Yeah, this is just the batch codes. This is a 2 ounce, and I think 2 ounces is 60 mils. Because I know it is, because 1.7 is 50. Okay, so this is a 30 mil. That's a 50 mil. This retails, I think, for like $30. That retails for $95. Okay, but that's a natural. That's real oud in there. I'm thinking this is synthetic. No, and the reason why is just because real oud's expensive. And natural anything, any natural oils are going to be more expensive than synthetic. So naturally that drives the price of the product up. But after this smooths out, you kind of get a little bit of a freshness, some oud, the suede I see in here kind of smooth it out, and this dries down to something really nice. So, you get about I got maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of projection. It did warm up, and it's been kind of a little bit warm. So, well, not like warm, but oud can flourish in the weather we're having. Okay. Now, I got about 5-6 hours of longevity. Again, the dry skin, y'all know. And it projects, and it's going to leave some sillage. You don't want to over apply this one. This one is strong. Okay? So if you get this one, it's strong. Typically, the pulse points that I hit on weaker fragrances, one here, one here, one here, one here, 4, 5, 6 in the hair, the front of the neck, back of the neck, and then 2 on the chest under my shirt. This is probably going to get here, 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 and here. I preferred, or the wrists, either one. You don't need to overspray this one. You're going to choke some people out with this one. But it's pleasant after the first, we'll just say, few minutes. Because this opens up rough. And you can't judge this one based off of the first couple minutes, because it's bad. The first few minutes, they're rough. And therein lies the difference of sort of the mass-produced versus the handcrafted. Well, get what I'm saying. The ones that put some care into it. Little story here with the Zaharoff. Now, I'm not doing this. I'm not mixing companies. Obviously, I'm not sponsored or anything. Otherwise, I would not be talking about other companies in a review together. But since in my collection, some were gifted, some were not gifted, I'm going to say what I want. And I'm going to do my reviews the way I want to. If a company doesn't like that and they want me to sponsor them, they could hit up the PayPal, they could make a bank deposit, and I will only mention it. I'll change the backdrop and everything. But Zaharoff is going to be the stick that I measure ouds by. Because before getting into them, I had a bit of a rough time. Hold on for a second. Sucks not to be able to stand up without that cast on. Or the crow boot, I should say. Which, by the way, surgery is Tuesday, guys. Anyway, so ouds were hit or miss for me. I wasn't real 100% sure how I felt about oud. But I had Black is Black Modern Oud, obviously, for $10 for 100 ml. It's going to be synthetic. I believe Club de Nuit has oud, or no, not Intense Man. I believe Club de Nuit has oud. And I had some Black is Black, the Vibrant Leather Oud, and I had a couple other oud fragrances. And I wasn't real for sure how I felt about them. I mean, I kind of liked them, but I was indifferent, and I was seeing all these other people talk about how much, oh, I love oud, oud's great. And I'm over here thinking, what are you talking about? Because I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't seeing the oud. I wasn't seeing how it could be done. And then Zaharoff came along. Got a sample from them. And I'll just say that Zaharoff proved it to me. It showed it to me. And right after that, the art of shaving showed me something too. If I had to, obviously, and I don't, but if I had to, I'm putting this like here, being from best oud to worst oud. I'm putting this right next to Zaharoff. It's not, it's close to it on the shelf. It's not close to an equality. But like, on a day where maybe I want oud, but I don't want to, because look, here's the deal, bro. I could blow through this bottle in a few months. Oud is hard to do, but it's so smooth. I mean, I legit spray it on my pillow at night because it's a relaxing scent for me to fall asleep to. This was masterfully done. This is going to help me save this. It's good. It's good for an everyday wear. It's good for date night. If your date likes oud. If not, then I wouldn't wear it. But some ouds, you wear it and you're like, oh, I don't really pick up on that. Like this one, I pick up on it a little bit. This one I pick up on a little bit more. This one you pick up on it, but it's done right. This is a little bit rough. 5 minutes in, it's so good. And it just sort of dries down to this like fresh, woody, oudy fragrance. And it does it well. It does it well enough to save the Zaharoff. But that Zaharoff gonna get used every day anyway. At least on my pillow to go to sleep. Because it's such a relaxing scent. I don't know if it's like, it's not the patchouli in it, but it's just sort of like the overall soft sweetness that it has. It's good. It's relaxing. It sort of helps me shut down. I like it. And as soon as my air diffuser, like a room humidifier gets here, that Zaharoff is getting sprayed into the air diffuser, and I'm gonna make my whole room smell like it. Psh. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna do that with my other fragrances that I don't wear as much, because we need to start getting some of them moving. We do. Make room for the ones that are better. Zaharoff though, and this, when they dry down, they both really change how the oud smells. That one, well actually that one really doesn't, because that one is just soft from the rough, but it chills out. That one is just always chill. I think we know where I stand on oud now after this, when I get done putting these clips together, probably 15-16 minute video. I like it. If it's done good. Done great, done good, done okay, not really done at all. By the way, George, that ring light be here probably, I think it's saying like the 8th through the 12th. So that will be good, because then I could not use that light, the natural light. I could film any time of day and it won't be as bad. I'll have a ring light. Y'all won't see it, but you'll see the light from it. So, peace. Later.